Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano and Bitcoin. In this video, we're going to take a look at both charts, and we take a look at Bitcoin first. We can see that, all prices are pretty much moving sideways, losing out a little bit. Everybody was having hope up here, and also I thought that this was our first leg up here into of that wave B that we're doing, this corrective wave up into the area between 55 and 63k. That would be the ideal target for this wave B. And to be honest, it's still possible, but obviously we've made here something like a double top here, came down again. Yes, the second high was a bit higher, but we came down quite strongly. So my expectation would still be that we touch once more here the lower support now that we've come down that much. So expect a little bit of a further drop. And this could really take longer, unfortunately. It seems like because we retraced quite a bit now, this could really develop over the next few weeks. So, expect it, just expect it. It could be a boring ride for a few weeks. Something very interesting will happen on the 31st of December. So that's Friday, futures closing, also last day of the year. I expect a turbulent day, for Bitcoin. So we can expect some price moves on the 31st, I think. And overall, I think we're just continuing to move in this sideways range at the moment. And maybe this even continues to be something like a sideways range or a triangle or some sort, out of which we then drop down directly. I did talk about the possibility of dropping down here directly before we actually, and don't break above 52k. So the 52k level is a very important and very crucial one to get a confirmed breakout here. And then if we break above 52, we should get into the range of 55 to 63 with an ideal target of around 58.5 to 59k. But if we can't do that, the chances increase that we break down straight away. And then we'll move to prices below 40k before we have a little bit of a retracement to the upside, and then move down here in the area of 20 to 29k. That is what I expect for Q1, something to unfold in Q1, that Bitcoin really goes down to these levels. And what I can recommend, I can't give you financial advice, what I can recommend, have a plan ready. Have a plan ready what you want to do when prices really go that low. Have a plan when you want to get into Bitcoin, but not only Bitcoin, because it will drag down all the other cryptos as well, in my view. So have a plan for the favorite cryptos you have. Maybe prepare something. Think about which cryptos do you really like, which cryptos you always wanted to get into. And when we really then come down that far, when do you actually want to start building positions, and when do you want to basically go all in? Not all in with all your your money you have available, but go all in with the budget that you have put aside for your investment in crypto. I think that is something that might be worth doing. That is at least what I do. For that purpose, I also have my buy orders already set for various cryptos, and channel members can see that on my Discord channel. But it is crucial to have it, and also to put some money aside for the dip, because with a very high likelihood, these prices will come. Nothing is guaranteed, but with a very high likelihood, we will see prices here below 40k and most certainly below 29k. And that will drag down, as I said, many other cryptos. And more and more people say that now. I think I was one of the first saying that when we broke below 53k. I did tell you before, if we break that level, then this scenario will get active. And more people now talk about it, that they actually have quite a bearish view at the moment on Bitcoin in general, on the crypto market in general. So it's something that even if I'm right or wrong, it doesn't matter. Even if it is just a high likelihood, it would make sense to prepare. And everyone in financial markets should be prepared for all scenarios anyway, at least for the most probable scenarios. And this would definitely be a highly likely scenario. So I will, for Bitcoin, for example, I will build my first positions below 40k, start to go in. But then in this range down here, I will put basically everything, not into Bitcoin, but into my favorite cryptos. And again, buy orders and also sell orders can be found on Discord. And if you want to join, you can find a link in the description. It will take you to my website where you could join as a channel member if you're interested. But that is definitely what we can expect. Also, looking at the stock to flow model, which is not invalidated yet, I think. but it's pretty much at the, sort of at the tipping point of being invalidated. And that is because I think the classical 4-year cycle that everybody expected is just not happening. And yeah, I've been talking before about the possibility of an extended cycle, and I really like the idea of an extended cycle because it can lead to much higher prices for Bitcoin in the next bull run, which I expect next year as well. I think next year will be a very, very volatile year. So we can expect very low prices, but also in my view then next year we could expect the 100k plus for Bitcoin, maybe even 150k. But one reason why I think we come down that far as well in the drop is if we take a look here at the 200-week moving average heat map. Whenever Bitcoin had a low, it came down to the 200-week moving average. That is currently sitting at, I think here, 18.5 K. But over the next few weeks, this is going to go up and we could reach the 20K together with Bitcoin dropping to that level. I think that could be a bounce for Bitcoin from which we then move up to new all-time highs. Yeah, fear and greed index currently showing fear in the market, but I think it's going to drop more when Bitcoin is dropping more as well. And yeah, Bitcoin is just struggling at the moment. The chart is weak now at the moment. We can't really build new highs. And yeah, the chart is struggling. So looking at Cardano, I think Cardano is going to follow Bitcoin, I think, without a doubt. Yes, it might outperform now Bitcoin, as we see on the ADA BTC chart. We see first moves towards that. And here on the ADA USD chart, we can see as well that Cardano is starting to build potentially a first impulsive move up here. But it's not too convincing yet because we also retraced down quite a lot. But Cardano now needs to push up. Otherwise, this was just another lower high. And also, if we can't push up quickly here again, I think what we have to expect together with Bitcoin is further sideways movement. And we need to prepare ourselves for prices, again, that are a little bit lower than what we currently see. I would still expect Bitcoin to break out into the target range and then also Cardano to follow. But it's also important just to prepare for further sideways move, just to, it is just show what the chart is doing here. And again, like the structure down here is just not looking too convincing down here, with all these touches and, these strong retracements that you always have. It doesn't look great. Ideally, you would have seen a long wick and then a higher low, and a higher high, but we have seen this strange period here of, just very strong retracements, out of which we then broke to the upside, and now another very strong retracement here. But it's too early to say. I said before, I think in Bitcoin's move up, we could maybe reach the 175, maybe even 181, and possibly even the $2 level. But then when Bitcoin does its final drop, we have to hold the dollar level. If we can't hold the dollar level, I think we can expect prices of around 60 to 65 cents. That wouldn't be great. But again, I think this wouldn't last long down there. And also for Bitcoin, a price of 20 to 29K, what we need to realize that there are only 21 million Bitcoin anyway gonna be, and 8 billion people. So this would be a historic buying chance and buying opportunity. So it is something to be prepared about. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.